on. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Brats in the Back Row, the podcast where each week one of us forces the other brats to watch a movie of their liking, or I realize I have a different movie taste than all the other of my compatriots here.
What the fuck?
I'm Emily.
I'm Allie.
I'm Aelina.
And I'm Sarah.
And this week, I forced the other brats to watch one of my favorite movies, so, which is the 1998 film, Velvet Goldmine. Yee! Yippee! But before we get into it, how is everyone this week? Oh.
So I think I mentioned it last episode, but I quit my job recently. But I'm starting a new job soon. I'm in the onboarding process, so not completely unemployed, but I am not doing anything this week, and it's driving me nuts.
Welcome to my world. I'm freaking out.
No, hey, God's strongest soldier. I'm
freaking out.
I'm so sorry. This. Oh.
Are you guys not hanging out in your unemployment?
What?
Go ahead.
Are you guys not hanging out in your unemployment? Your joint unemployment?
We are tomorrow and Friday. So.
Oh, yeah, and Friday. Yeah. No, we have things planned.
Movie night is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Rear Window.
Ooh.
What's Friday?
Shakespeare in the Park.
Shakespeare in the Park.
Okay.
What Shakespeare play is it?
Is it Romeo?
It's Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
It's Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
My dad was like talking about that, and I was like, I'm actually going. And he was like, what?
He's like, you're not supposed to. Is he in it? I hope so.
He's playing both parts.
He's the priest.
One side is Juliet, the other's Romeo. It's a one-man show. I'll be so happy. I'll buy roses for him. I'll throw them on stage. Oh, I love that man.
Somebody sent me a post about it today, and I was like, I already know about this. How are you just finding out?
Who?
My ex-boss.
Oh.
I was like, hey,
That's so funny.
look at this. Yeah, and I was like, girl,
Girl,
I'm aware.
I'm
actually, I'm sitting at the park right now.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting patiently.
But yeah, Allie is. I've been doing stuff with my mom this week.
I've had a couple of things to do at home too. Because also next week I very, very likely will have guests, people from Mexico come visit. People from Mexico, important people. My grandfather,
the president,
president. My grandfather, my aunt. I will very, very hopefully be going next week to Disneyland, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that happens with my aunt.
Yeah.
It's Halloween season. It's already spooky. It's starting on Friday.
Oh, that's right.
Very
Boogie.
It's 100 degrees here. It is so hot in California right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a heat wave. I can't wait for it to get cold. And I don't complain about the cold, but whatever.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Sarah, May, how about you?
Sarah, go.
Okay. I talk a lot. I am also unemployed. At the moment.
Right on.
Not my fault. Mr. Orange Man and his stupid budget cuts to education. Yes, I'm gonna go there. So my program was cut. Yeah. Anyways.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. Jesus.
It's okay. And they say that it's not affecting anybody. Anyways.
No, it is.
So yeah, I have an interview. I had an interview today, so I'm in the process. I start grad school tomorrow, so I am busy, which is good.
Wait, two questions actually with
yes.
this. One, what did you mean by like your childhood like selective mutism helped this interview? And my second question is, what classes are you taking?
Those are wonderful questions, Emily.
Thank you.
First of all,
it's got that journalism. It's really helping out these days.
Very, very good. No, I interviewed for a position where I basically like help kids like with like speech and like drama and like getting
Oh.
out there. And he was like, "What are you gonna do if there's like shy kids?" And I was like, "Well, actually, sir, I was a very shy child." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And instantly, I was like, "Okay,
I thought
my
you.
trauma."
I thought you just like stopped talking halfway through. Just
That's what it sounded like.
And I
Like
was like,
you're
oh.
at mute during the interview.
Hey Sarah, I don't know if you're getting the job.
Just radio silence. Yeah.
He's asking. He's all, "Hello, Sarah."
Are you there? But yeah, so, and then the classes I'm taking are, I have to take an intro. Well, one of my classes, my professor just emailed us. and was like, "Hey, you guys have to read an entire book by next week." I was like, "Okay, fun."
Get ready.
And then I have another, I know, and then I'm taking another class called Exile and Diaspora, where I learn about
Wow.
diaspora. Thank you. English major. Um, it's basically like literature
word that
about
gets used.
like diasporas and
That's cool.
things like that.
I'm liking that.
Yeah. Okay, May.
Oh.
I'm done.
Your turn.
Go ahead.
May.
Oh.
Me? Oh. What's happening with me? Well, my grandpa might be dying, but that's fine. It's the one that I don't like,
Oh.
Oh.
Whatever.
but
It's
it's my
still
dad's dad, so the fallout of that would be really bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be rough.
That's still upsetting.
Yeah, it's still
But it's
family.
okay. But I'm fine. I don't care.
Okay.
Insane.
That-
Continue.
Sorry, guys. Nothing's happening. I went to a concert this weekend. That was good. I went to the Ethel Cain show. It was a concert outside, which was super cool. I love going to a concert outside. Other than that, I have nothing going on in my life.
All right.
I got a mean comment on YouTube. That was fun.
By probably a 13-year-old. Like,
Probably
like fully a child.
But it's a little bit like, wow, those are a lot of big words for you, dude.
You should have commented that back.
That's a lot of big words.
Big word
you.
for Elmo.
Good job. That's a big word for Elmo. Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to the beach this weekend, which is very nice.
Hey, well,
Nice.
alright.
All right.
Well,
So,
good.
yeah.
Nice. I hope Gamp gets better. Just so.
He's not.
Oh,
He's not getting better.
Okay.
We're just waiting for him to die.
Okay.
fine.
Well, alright. We're done.
Well, anyways.
Anyways, interesting. With me, I'm cavity free. The saga is over, everyone. I got my
Okay,
last
did
one
this-
filled in on Monday, and I'm doing good now. And then I was like, I think I grind my teeth at night, and that's why I got the cavities. And then and so I told my dentist, or like the assistant, whatever. I was like, I told the dentist that, and she went, okay, and then walked away. And I went, all right.
All right. Thank you.
I won't deal with that right now then. It's fine. And then I'm gonna show you guys. I lost my like tortoiseshell sunglasses that I always wear. I lost them at the park, which is so sad. I really like those sunglasses. But I got 3 new pairs because there was a sale at Loft. And so I'm gonna show you them because I think they're good.
Loft is very fancy.
Whoa.
What is Loft? Is it just like a
Loft?
sunglass
I don't know it.
Well, it's like
Warby
upper
Parker.
middle class, like boho chic. It's the
see.
best way I
Yeah.
can describe it.
I buy a lot of my business clothes. Like, if I need to wear, like, a business outfit, I buy, like, there's, like, a bunch of, like, businessy pants that I bought through them. They're like nice. It's like nicer stuff, but they always have sales. Never. They have a sale like tonight as well. Like
Yeah.
they're
You
always
never
having
pay full
sales.
price.
They do.
And there's
No one shops there.
and there's an actual store in that my mom and I went to. Right next to the, if you know where that street is.
I like our attempts to hide where we all live because it's so fucking obvious.
Oh, it's so clear. Like it's not.
It's so clear. I listened back to all of the episodes and I'm like, oh no, we've doxed ourselves so many times.
Listen, if you want to come to this side, that's on you. Like genuinely, there's nothing special here. Like. Okay, so this is the first pair I got. Oh god.
Whoa.
Okay, very cute.
Uh-huh.
And they're like pink.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Giving Oasis.
And then I got like a bigger one. These are spotted in gold.
Whoa. Okay.
And then these I really like. They're all. I have a big head, so I have to wear big sunglasses. But I like these.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
old ones.
also tortoiseshell, right?
Yeah, they're like a light tortoiseshell.
Uh-huh.
Those are very fun.
But they were cheap because they were on sale. And that's all that matters. Really.
Wow, you're like the only person I know that could like rock like big framed like.
Thank you.
They look good on you.
It's because I have a big ass head.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Big ass head. No, we can say it. I blame my father. He has the big head. My mom has a cone head. She said it. I'm allowed to. she's
I'm sorry. Was she like? Did she like when she came out of the birth canal? Was it like?
I don't know, but she just has like kind of a pointier head. It's weird. She's like, I can never wear a hat. I don't look good.
Wow.
I don't know what birthing things happened, but I got new sunglasses. That's all that matters. Yeah, and then other than that, I have literally nothing else going on. Oh, I'm going to a concert on Saturday with Maya. I can't tell you who it is. I'm going to. She just said, I bought tickets, you're coming. And I went, okay. So I'm doing that.
And those are the best kinds of concerts, I think.
It's gonna be fun. So, anyway, that's it.
He's dead. Sorry.
Who? Who did you?
John Lennon.
John Lennon. The Beatles. There's like an anthology thing that's coming out for the Beatles, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like they're coming back.
They're coming back.
The Beatles are gonna come back in a big way.
Can I say, like, because that announcement came out yesterday or whatever, I immediately went on Twitter. Not because I was looking for more confirmation, I wanted to be on Twitter. And the first thing that I saw was, like, John Lennon's Twitter account.
It's so weird when dead people have, like, social media. It's like, I know this isn't you. Like,
I know that you're dead. But, like, can we not make social media accounts for dead people?
There's like a Jim Morrison account as well, and he's like, it's like even I don't know, it's like crazy. He's like, the Doors celebrate blah blah blah, and it's like, you're dead. Like
you're dead.
They just promote
about this.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They promote merch. They're not like.
No, it's not. Or like say happy birthday or give like facts or something. It's nothing of like insane, but it's still like I don't know. It's still like
it's weird.
Like it's weird. I know it's like the estates that are doing it, but
it's like I know for a fact that there are some stupid people online that have seen those Instagram accounts for the dead celebrities have been like, wait a minute, they're still alive.
He's back.
He's back. Second coming.
It's true. And I'm one of them. No. I think he's coming back in a big way.
Big way. Huge way.
He came out with a bang. He's coming back with a bang.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Anyway.
There, that was so good.
That was funny.
My dark humor is
snaps for you. Snaps.
Alright. Well, we'll get into the movie then. because we're talking about musicians. This is Velvet Goldmine. This is one of my favorite movies. Like, genuinely, this is like if you put something in my brain into a screen, this is like what would happen. So this is the plot. Just for everyone, almost a decade since larger-than-life glam rock enigma Brian Slade disappeared from the public eye, investigative journalist is on the assignment to uncover the truth behind his former idol. This is directed by Todd Haynes, whom I love. He was part of the new queer cinema movement that emerged in the 90s with, like, independent films. People like Cheryl Dunne with The Watermelon Woman, and Greg Araki with the Teenage Apocalypse trilogy. I just watched The Doom Generation for the first time, and it, like, blew my mind. I was like, this fucks. And then Gus Van Sant with things like My Own Private Idaho. It really came in response to, like, the AIDS epidemic and wanting visibility outside of mainstream media and, like, promoting a better view of queer people, which makes sense if it's coming straight out of the 90s in the 90s. And again, all these films and people I mentioned are independent. They are not, the studios wouldn't want any of this. I'm reading a book right now. I'm actually almost finished with it. Oh my god. I have to go everywhere today. It kind of talks about it. My dad got me this book for Christmas last year. It's called Down and Dirty Pictures, and it's all about, like, the rise of independent cinema in the 90s. Specifically with Sundance and also Miramax, which is, okay, a lot of this book is about Harvey Weinstein, if not all of it. And I didn't know that going into it, and I was like, oh, but it does. This book was also written in 2004, so this was pre everything else coming out to light. But Harvey Weinstein, a dick. Like, he's awful. Like, he's yelling and, like, it's so bad. Like, all the stories are crazy. Like, of people coming and being like, yeah, he's one of the worst people. And then there's a lot about Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Like the later half.
I've been getting those little snippets. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Because
the later half is all about, I wanted to say My Own Private Idaho. Well, that's what we hope. they go into. No, Good Will Hunting. And so it's all because Good Will Hunting was a Miramax independent film and whole thing like that. But yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, but they do touch a little bit on the new queer cinema movement because a lot of those films that were in it went to Sundance when it first kind of came out. Haynes made his first feature film, Poison, which is a trio of interwoven transgressive tales telling bizarre stories of suburban patricide and a miraculous flight from justice, a mad sex experiment which unleashes a disfiguring plague, and the obsessive sexual relationship between two prison inmates. People hated this movie. He makes very transgressive films and very polarizing movies. He also made one of my favorite movies that I've watched recently. It's called Superstar, the Karen Carpenter story, which is a movie about the final 17 years of American singer and musician Karen Carpenter, and it's performed almost entirely by modified Barbies and Barbie sets.
That's crazy.
And it's a crazy film because legally, TLDR, legally it is not allowed to be screened anywhere. It is legally not allowed to be shown because the Carpenter estate was like, what are you doing? You're making us look bad. Like, Karen, we loved Karen. And it's like, you guys, like, made her die, essentially, because of her eating disorder. It's a crazy movie. Like, the way he shows, like, emotion with Barbie dolls, I see that on an emotion. I love that. That's for me. You can...
Yeah, your history with Barbies.
I love Barbies. And it's really good, actually. He also, like, fully put in full Karen Carpenter songs. Like, and so the Carpenter site was like, we can sue you. He was sued to oblivion. The only way you can see kind of these movies is if Todd Haynes is ever doing a retrospective of his short films. They will never say it, but it always seems a little bit longer than what you think if they do like a runtime of it. And it's usually they're going to show Karen Carpenter. That's the only way you're allowed to see it. because they're not allowed to like showcase it anywhere, but you may be able to watch it on the Internet Archive. It is like a VHS rip of a VHS rip of a VHS rip. It is like, it's so blurry. It's 40 minutes. It's a short film, but it was crazy. There's a really great video essay on it if you want to learn more. I'm just giving like the pinpoint facts by Be Kind Rewind all about this. I love Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah.
I love you, girl. But yeah. Anyway, he also made. What's up?
Sorry, one question about the Barbie film. Is it stop motion, or is he actually like
the hands
Hi,
are just
you?
the hands are underneath and they're like showcasing it. It's actually really good. It's really like well done though. It's shot like a horror movie because it's all about how Karen rose to fame really quickly and then like it's shot like a horror movie through Karen Carpenter's perspective. Like when she's making a deal, her and her brother for the Carpenters are making a deal with their the like head of management of whatever their record company was, I can't remember. It's literally like he's like evil and he's like, don't you want to be famous? And it's like this evil. Oh, it's so good. It's really good. Like it's fun. It's sad. It's also depressing. like the first she starved. She died of anorexia bulimia, I believe. The first minute of the movie is her mom seeing her dead on the floor, like finding her. Like that's the first shots of the movie, and that is why he got sued to oblivion. One day.
Wow.
And also he made Carol, which is the lesbian Christmas movie that I watch every Christmas and cry over. I love you, Carol. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Todd Haynes is great. He also made the Bob Dylan biopic called I'm Not There, which is Bob Dylan told by 7 different actors, like his life by 7 different actors. Kate Blanchett is Bob Dylan. It's so good. It's a really good Bob Dylan biopic. It's the better one. Anyway, Velvet Goldmine was nominated for the Palme d'Or at the 1998 Cannes and won the award for Best Artistic Contribution at Cannes. It also won a BAFTA award for Best Costume Design and nominated for an Academy Award for Best Costume Design. Nothing else. So, going back into this book, because it actually did line up. I wanted to watch this movie and then I read this book accidentally at the same time, but it all worked together really nicely. The international cut of this film, premiered at Cannes, runs 123 minutes, while the U.S. cut released theatrically later that year by Miramax was re-edited and runs 118. Harvey Weinstein was known as Harvey Scissorhands because he cut films down to market to audiences, and he's like, you need to cut this, and he would go over the heads of directors and producers and do it himself because he did it. He knew it. He was like, it's going to be better for profits and that sort of thing. It literally, like, they showed Haynes a cut of his film that was cut down dramatically, of this film dramatically. It was cut down, and he literally started crying in the office because he was like, my movie is like destroyed. And then I actually read this today. He was gonna make another movie. He made a movie after this called Far From Heaven, which is kind of like a Douglas Sirk, who was a very famous 50s director who made melodramas. It's a Douglas Sirk-esque film about a housewife in the 50s who finds out her husband is gay. But he was going to make it, and he was going to make it through Miramax, and Harvey Weinstein called him, and he was like, why didn't you make it with us? Fuck you, you fucking fuck. And he was like just yelling at him, and Todd Haynes was just like, nobody wants to make a movie with you ever, and just like, I was like, good for you. Anyway, it's good. Harvey Weinstein is evil, and he's gonna rot in prison. That's all I have to say. Yeah. This movie kind of got critical acclaim when it first came out. It received mixed to positive reviews from critics. It was basically like, but in retrospective, people are like, this is a masterpiece. This is a wonderful art house film. I've been talking a lot, so what do you before I get, there's a lot to talk about because I do apparently have to go through some points to be like, all right, guys, let's like make sure everything is, we know what's happening in the movie. So I do, if you have questions, or what do you want to talk about? Yes.
I want to go first. Which one's the alien?
So, okay, let's go into that. So the alien is not a real alien. It's a metaphor. The alien is the representative. So Brian Slade, who is played by Jonathan Rhys Meyers, is clearly based off David Bowie.
Yes.
So the alien is Ziggy Stardust, or his Ziggy Stardust, which is which is
Martin?
Maxwell. What is it? It's
That one.
Demon.
yeah,
Maxwell
thank you.
Demon.
I was like, I couldn't remember. It's his like idea of it. It's Ziggy Stardust, obviously, for everyone who doesn't know, is the idea is this like bisexual, androgynous rock star alien that comes from space to come down and bring rock and roll to us. That was like the stage presence, and so that is taken here as well. It's very. Brian Slade is very clearly drawn off of David Bowie. He's also drawn off of, in my notes, Brian Ferry of Roxy Music, and Joe Bryant, who was the first openly gay musician to be signed to a major label, and then one of the first stars to die of AIDS as well.
Wow.
In the rise of glam rock. This is all about the rise of glam rock, and then also like the concurrent rise of punk music and like proto-punk music that was happening at the time. He was also based off of Mark Bolan of T-Rex as well.
T-Rex.
T-Rex!
Hey.
T-Rex is a good band. There's actually a lot of lore in regards to David Bowie with this movie. So director Todd
Did
Haynes...
he hate it?
So, it's obviously called Velvet Goldmine, which is a B-side on Ziggy Stardust, I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Director Todd Haynes requested access to all of Bowie's songs, his like catalog, to play along with a personal blessing to make the film. He wanted his songs specifically for the movie. He didn't want it. I don't know. He probably did want some other songs to be played out, but he really wanted Bowie songs because this movie is very clearly about David Bowie. But Bowie refused, saying that he intended to make a similar film at the time. That film never came out. It was like a biopic essentially on him and like Ziggy Stardust and that whole thing. He also said that this was also said as well, so take both sides what you may. The film was originally supposed to feature some of David Bowie's music, hence the title. But however, when Bowie learned that the script for the film was partially based on the unauthorized biographies Stardust, the David Bowie story, written by Henry Edwards and Tony Zanetta, and Backstage Passes, written by Bowie's ex-wife Angie Bowie, he threatened the producers with a lawsuit, and then Bowie songs were therefore not used, and the script was partially rewritten to avoid unnecessary resemblance between Bowie and the Bowie-style character Brian Slade. So he obviously didn't like it. I mean, it's very he's not in like a good light in this movie.
No.
It's fun, but he's Brian Slade's kind of he's a dick character.
He's very shallow.
He's very shallow. He cares about fame, and we'll get more into what that kind of means in later. David Bowie was ambivalent about Velvet Goldmine upon release. According to Bowie, he said, "When I saw the film, I thought the best thing about it was the gay scenes. They were the only successful part of the film, frankly."
That's so funny.
Which is crazy. Crazy to say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the alien is representative. The alien... And then it also kind of concurs with the little green pin that was founded by Oscar Wilde, and then on the character based on Joe Bryant, who's like this androgynous character in the disco scene, the one with the hat and everything. I can't remember the name. I'm so bad with names, but you know who I'm talking about. And it's kind of this for me. It always represents this like. What I'm about to say is gonna sound bad, but just trust me, it's true queerness, where it's Brian Slade is clearly like, he's a queer man, but it's a lot of it is the performance of it, and it's performing for the idea of bisexuality as an aesthetic in the 70s rather than like people's lives and everything. While people like Kurt Wilde and, you know, the Christian Bale's character, Albert, I think is his name, or whatever. Arthur. I can never remember. I'm terrible at names. And then Arthur, and then, you know, like, these lineages of people that, like, showcased true kind of queerness rather than the performance of it. There's a lot of Oscar Wilde in this, because Oscar Wilde was deemed, like, the prototype of glam rock, even though glam rock obviously wasn't, like, happening during that time. But his, like, flamboyance and his, like, you know, not kind of sticking it up to the man, obviously, with things like Dorian Gray, and the importance of being earnest, these, like, very queer plays and stories, that was glam rock. That was the start of it and everything. So people kind of adhere that to him as well. So that's why there's a lot of Oscar Wilde in this movie as well. And that goes into the little pin that goes on, then that goes into, like, the alien motif, I guess.
Oh, okay.
With Ziggy Stardust.
Because I thought they were just talking about Oscar Wilde. I had no idea Oscar Wilde had to do with the glam rock scene. I thought it was just because he was a very openly gay, writer.
And then, yes, technically, yes. Uh-huh. But he at least from what I've read, people are like, he kind of has adhered to, like, the start, like, a very, you know, obviously very small, but the startings of what glam rock could be, because he obviously was wearing, like, he's very flamboyant. He had these big coats and these big outfits, things you saw in, like, 70s, you know, and 60s London, the swinging 60s kind of idea.
Interesting.
Okay, I'll go after, because I just talked about David Bowie. We'll talk about the next character as well, which is Kurt Wilde, played by Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor, hot off of Train Spotting, and then boom, this movie. He was based off of, because Sarah, you said he looks so much like Kurt Cobain, and he fucking does.
Insanely.
And there's some lore with that I will go into, but he's mainly based off of Iggy Pop. Of the Stooges. Oh. So this is Todd Haynes' fan fiction between David Bowie and Iggy Pop. And he made a movie. Iggy Pop is specifically, obviously, the look. He looks like Iggy Pop, which I also did not know he's still alive. I thought Iggy Pop was dead. He's alive.
You feel like that he should be dead.
He looks like he should be dead. But, like, I, like, was looking it up and I was like, he's still alive? Like, it was crazy. Anyway, specifically, Iggy Pop grew up in the Michigan trailer park, just like what was said about Kurt Wilde, and when we get that lore chunk about him when they're at the outdoor festival. But he's also kind of based off of Lou Reed, and the Velvet Underground. Specifically, Lou Reed, parents sent him to electric shock therapy to cure his homosexual feelings when he was younger, and then they took that with Kurt Wilde as well. You can learn more about that in the song Kill Your Sons from Sally Can't Dance, Lou Reed's solo album. That's what that song's about. Anyway, and then Mandy was played by Toni Collette, is based off of Bowie's first wife, Angela.
Is she, what's up with her accent?
I think her accent, because it's all, this whole movie is about performance and facade and and obviously she, like, has queer tendencies as well. They have that orgy scene. Yeah. And so I think she is also putting on that facade as well, because she's not British. They even say that when they first are talking about her, she's an American that came to London. So, yeah. Anyway. More questions.
I was confused about that.
I'll tell you the lore with Kurt Cobain as well.
Please.
So, it's not, like, insane, but, like, it's kind of insane. Basically, Courtney Love was supposed to make music for this movie with Hole. I've been really listening to Hole recently. Like, I've been listening to a lot. They're good. They're good. I know she's evil, but that's a really good band.
Their sounds are very, like, I think different from glam rock. Am I wrong?
No, it's very, it's very Riot Grrrl grunge. Like,
yeah.
But they were supposed to make music for that album, but upon seeing Ewan McGregor's character, she was like, that looks too much like Kurt. I can't do that right now.
Oh my god.
Which is insane. And they were very staunch. Like, Todd Haynes was very much like, this is about Iggy Pop. I understand and I get that. He's like, I'm not gonna pressure you or anything, but I'm letting you know this is supposed to be about Iggy Pop.
Yeah. He looked so much and I mean Kurt was it's actually insane. He could play him in a biopic, but he was freshly dead at this point.
In the late 90s.
Yeah,
like
97.
I was like, it's been a year. Like, I was like, it's a little soon. Which I get.
It is insane.
So I understand Courtney Love being like, hey, no.
Yeah.
This is also going into a point May made, asked about in her notes. So they finished Velvet Goldmine in 1996. And then, 1997. 1 month break, and then boom, Star Wars for Ewan McGregor. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was like, so imagine right before you see the first episode, Obi-Wan Kenobi, he was that character.
Yeah. He had to lock in.
Okay.
He had to lock
Excellent.
in. He had to go the opposite route, genuinely.
So good.
So, it was a month break, and then he was Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then this is also freshly off Train Spotting as well, which is, it's all crazy. Where he's like shooting up the entire time.
Okay.
Anyway, other questions. I want to make sure this movie's as clear as possible. It's an art house movie. It's got a lot of weird. The plot is non-linear. It's a Citizen Kane situation where they're trying to figure out, like, you know, it's a journalist understanding his own self while trying to understand a story. A lot of things going on. There's a lot of weird artsy things. A lot of Todd Haynes films are like this, especially his early work. Like, you watch I'm Not There and it's fucking crazy. You're like, what is happening right now? So
Can I tell you, like, what I thought was going on at the beginning?
okay.
I think you'll like it. Okay. I thought one of them was an alien, but that's not my fault. That's how they set it up. I thought Christian Bale was the alien and that he had lived for 100 years.
What?
Because it was like they were in Victorian era at the beginning.
Oh,
And then they jumped 100 years.
It clearly
and I was
says, like, birthplace of Oscar. Did you just think that was, like, a fun fact?
Like, okay, cool. Yeah, so I thought he had lived for 100 years and things just started getting interesting in the 70s.
Now let's get interesting.
He was like, oh, this is cool. Because I thought he was just, because he's an alien, he's aging slowly. So he's like a teenager in the 70s.
You guys, I love you all so much. You guys got so caught up in the alien aspect of it. It did not, it's just like a metaphor. It's like, it's not like, you're taking this so literally. It's okay. We can relax a little.
I knew it was a metaphor. I understand it was a metaphor, but I thought he was also an alien. Like, I thought it was a literal metaphor.
One of those literal metaphors.
I thought being an alien was just an allegory for being, like, gay.
No, it 100% is. You're correct, Sarah. You're correct.
Like, I was like,
it's an out.
This movie doesn't have anything extra. It didn't have anything supernatural in it. It was just, like, weird. So I just figured that it was just, like...
Thank you. See, everyone's getting so caught up in this. It's okay. We can calm down.
No, but I do... Wait, Ali, are you finished? Sorry.
No, keep going.
No, it's okay. Okay, thanks.
I'm not...
Wait, huh?
What the hell?
Okay. Anyways, so I thought you were throwing your arms up, like, damn it. Anyways,
I can't take this anymore. Yeah, she
can't talk.
flips the laptop.
I was so some questions about the plot. So, first of all, Jack Ferry character I found very interesting. I don't know who like he was based on.
Based off of that person, oh my gosh, Jabriath. Very androgynous, very queer
Uh,
looking.
okay, yeah.
Wait, which one was Jack
Um,
Ferry?
Jack Ferry was the one that, wearing the big hat, and then comes into the disco and is like, and everyone's like fawning over them.
Oh, okay.
so Jack Ferry, so I thought what was interesting was Jack Ferry had a green like earring that Brian Slade steals
Yes.
in the movie. And
That's-
that same pin looks.
That's the pin.
Is it the Oscar Wilde one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Coming together.
Because
All right.
he kind of represents this like he was the trendsetter. He was kind of this big name in the scene at the time in this club scene. And so it's like that again, that true queerness aspect of being like, oh, I'm not, and the fact that Brian Slade steals that and doesn't like earn it in a way, you know?
Yeah. Wait, so did Jack Ferry allegedly shoot Brian Slade?
So yeah, it's supposed to be the idea that Jack Ferry like shot Brian Slade, and then obviously like we know that's a fake. It's all a fake thing, and that. Why did I can't remember. I can't remember what I remember talking about it in my notes about why he shot Brian.
That's actually an insane name too, by the way.
Jack Ferry.
They were not sly with that at all. It reminded me a little bit of like this movie while Em's looking for it called All That Jazz that I am terrified of.
I love All That Jazz.
Oh my god.
We
Just,
have
like,
to
the
watch that
weirdness.
for one of these things. That movie's crazy. Like, and to
get
make
trauma.
Sarah so scared.
You are trying so hard to, this movie had British children in it too. Like,
Was I just scaring you? Was I freaking you out? I didn't even think about that. So it's like,
I just
help!
want to take Christian Bale around. Not Christian Bale. The British... Oscar Wilde? There was a British child who got kicked around.
That British child that was Oscar Wilde and also Brian Slade.
Got it.
comment.
Okay.
So Brian Slade is Tommy Stone, but
Yes.
Tommy Stone looks nothing like Brian Slade. Okay.
So, because Brian Slade, and it's, I mean, if you think about what Todd Haynes was seeing from the 70s, like, explosion of, you know, free love and queerness that happened in the 70s to the 80s, where you have the AIDS epidemic and just harsh homophobia because of that sort of stereotyping. Brian Slade kind of represents that, like, shift and everything. Brian Slade, who appropriated queerness in the 70s because everyone was bisexual. That's just that was the vibe. To then having to get rid of that himself, because I think he wasn't appropriating. I think there is an actual queer element to his life, his personality, himself. He is a queer person, but he's shoving that down in order for mainstream success, and he's probably like running away from it, you know, typical story stuff like that. And so that's why he was shot. And then, so it's why it's interesting Jack Ferry shot him. Jack allegedly shot him because Jack Ferry, who is kind of the trendsetter of queerness, is setting the trend of what is going to happen. That's what I was thinking of when I was talking about it.
Okay.
And then he becomes Tommy something. I'm so bad with names.
Stone.
Tommy Stone, and he becomes this kind of cookie cutter.
Say Tommy.
Tommy Slade,
Yeah.
whoever the fuck, cookie cutter, you know, mainstream celebrity of the 80s who's like pro whatever. The 80s that Arthur is like walking around and it looks dystopian. It looks like brutalist architecture and all this sort of thing. And then he's having to see, you know, it's like Tommy is talking about the president. Tommy Stone's talking about the president. He's all, I love the president. We shouldn't, you know, talk about him. Obviously, we're in like a Reagan presidency in the 80s.
Yeah.
He's talking about that. And so he's trying to like, obviously get away to order for that mainstream success. He's getting away from that queerness for mainstream success and sort of thing. And that's why he gets exposed. When Arthur finds out, he tries to expose him because he's like, you can't fucking hide that. He's like, stop trying to hide that. He goes, he had to hide that. Arthur had to hide that. And he's like, and he looked up to Brian Slade. And he's like, he felt vindicated. He felt hurt by, one of his idols, like, stepping back from something he can't step back from, if that makes sense. Anyway.
Damn. That's like a Chaperone was like turned
Okay.
into like, Alex
Chaperone,
or something.
straight
I don't know.
Mormon.
I tried thinking of like the straightest person I know, and the first person that came in my head was that influencer that's on Queso on Carl's Jr. Alex Earl.
Alex Earl. On Carl's Jr. is a funny way to say that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
that's interesting.
Other questions. What else are we confused about with this movie? It does give, I will say, as someone I've seen this film a couple times, it is easier to watch on the second time. It is way easier. You're not like trying to you're not like obviously trying to get a story involved. You're like, okay, I can understand like motifs, I can understand themes and mode, all these things. It's like, okay, this is an easier watch on the second go around. What else? Anyone? Questions? Comments. Who else got shit to say? I've been yapping.
Sorry, Mayor Ali.
Oh wait, I need to look through my notes because I already forgot. And I really, my whole thing was the alien. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's we just don't need to get hung up on it, guys. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Trust me, I don't really watch sci-fi movies.
So while Ali's looking, I also caught on to like the transition into like the kind of 80s like rock movement. I liked seeing that, like that transition into like, because when you look at like early 80s rock, like Twisted Sister, which is like a band, or Quiet Riot, things like, well, they're more metal, but like they're very androgynous looking. They've got the long hair, they've got the makeup, so it was interesting to see how that kind of stemmed from like the glam rock.
It 100% did. I mean, look at Kiss. Like,
yes.
Kiss is like, they're wearing like the full makeup, the long hair. That's arena rock, which stemmed from glam rock and everything. And it's cool. You can see the progression of the music, or at least the startings of what glam rock looked like through all the songs that are being sung in the movie, which are real songs of the era. You have Personality Crisis by the New York Dolls. You have Cosmic Dancer by T-Rex. You have it's by Lou Reed. But Lou Reed was a huge part
Satellite
of Satellite of Love.
Right?
Thank you.
I had to look it up, that's why.
But he was a huge part of also like the Velvet Underground and all of the Andy Warhol factory people. They were a huge part of that scene and that sort of thing. But yeah, you can see, but you see the shift in it going also with like the rise of, the punk movement with Ewan McGregor's character. You see kind of it coinciding with each other until it kind of like one glam rock kind of tapers off and then crosses with punk almost to create like arena rock and like those kind of rock bands.
Sorry, Ali. I know you were looking at your notes.
I was looking. Again, it was mostly just I had a question about the alien that got answered, so that's okay. That's good. I'm good.
Guys, it's gonna be okay. I think all of us need to get more androgynous. I think that's the only way all of us will be better as people.
I agree. I was watching something, and it was like a 90s movie, and the mom had a haircut, and I was like, damn, I really want that androgynous look.
Oh, like little, like, short haircut?
Yeah.
My mom had that haircut in the 90s as well, and I was like, what happened, girl?
I'll bring it back.
They, them. They, them. Other comments before I talk about because I've been yapping.
But it's educational yapping.
Thank you.
I learned so much.
I
Yes.
have really gone headfirst into like the 60s, 70s New York scene for the past like year and a
Yeah,
half.
we can tell.
I got like
can
really, I've been watching a lot of movies on it. I've just been like really into it. And it's just like, I think for me, and I did write this down. I think there is like a level of like nostalgia I have for it in the way of it just seemed a lot like more free than listen, it's these damn phones. I am sick of my tone. And I think living in a like kind of surveillance state of that nature of having this social media next to me. I'm talking on a fucking podcast, but like I think having like that level of freeness and artistic expression where it was so like art, I think at that time was so I don't like it was so compacted almost. Like you had to make films a certain way. You had to make some stuff a certain way. But during the 60s and 70s, it really started to blossom into like really just weird shit. and for me, I'm like, yes, I really like that because I think that's like true essence of people. If that makes sense. I don't know.
No, because I was watching it, and there's that scene where I totally understand what you mean about like the surveillance, because there's that scene with, I was gonna say Kurt Cobain, Kurt Wilde, and
Who was there?
Christian Bale
Uh-huh.
on the rooftop,
Oh,
and they're like having a time, you know? And I'm like, damn, there's no camera to like record that.
Nope.
Like you could just have sex on the top of a building,
Sex
and
on a roof.
nobody cared.
We used to be able to have sex on roof. And now that's been taken from us. Sex in car, sex on roof. The like conservative nature of the world. Obviously, it was very conservative still in like the 60s and 70s, especially like suburban movements. Like I'm not belittling like the actual terrible things that were occurring during that time, but there's still, especially with like youth culture, there seemed to be such a push against that conservatism and the push against that surveillance state in order to just in making art and in artistic circles making art that pushed against that, and it was like very widely accepted. I don't know, I'm very nostalgic for that. And it wasn't widely in their circles, it was widely accepted, but like obviously mainstream whatever, but like I don't know, for me it's just like I'm very much like nostalgic for that because of just the shit show that is our world and in our country. I'm just like, oh god. Anyway, that's my spiel. Other things I have for this, also, why don't we dress like this anymore, guys? We could be dressing this cool all the time, and we're choosing not to, actually.
I think about that all the time, especially men.
Oh my god, dude, guys, wear your little crop tops and your bell bottoms and have a good time.
What about the ascot?
Little ascot?
Yeah.
I have this beautiful, I'm not gonna wear it because it's fucking 1,000,000 degrees, but I have this purple coat in here that it's like,
Oh yeah.
that I love so dearly. I need to just wear it. I get so nervous about wearing it out because I'm like, I'm just going to the grocery store. Who cares? Just be wild and free. Like, God. There's so many good outfits in this. We need to be more we need to get better. We need as a society.
Beautiful.
I think we need to ban men's skinny jeans. I think that's the worst thing that's happened to men. I
rough.
also think that we
What are
need to
the
ban
emos
chinos. They're the ugliest pant
Chinos?
that
Which
men
ones?
chinos.
Yeah, look, are those the ones that are like skinny and then they have like the little like ripples in them?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. No.
Let me look it
Chinos are just like nicer pants, kind of like like a suit pant, you know, like with a suit.
Like
but
a
it's
zoot suit
tapered
pant?
at
Oh.
the ankle, very like hipster millennial.
Oh, those I hate those. Those suck.
I
I
hate
know the
those.
ones.
Because
They're
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bad. They're so
Everyone-
ugly.
Are these?
They're so-
Oh,
Oh my
shit,
god, I'm
shit.
blinded.
yeah, I
I know what you mean.
know, and you know what? Old Navy is the culprit. Old Navy.
Okay, it's literally on
popularized them,
Old Navy's website.
It's
Exactly.
true.
and I love Old Navy.
I love you, Old Navy, but like, girl.
That was the. I think
That's crazy.
men's skinny jeans and chinos were the worst things to ever happen to
Oh my
men's
God,
fashion.
I
Miss
think
Navy,
it would
please
make you-
stop.
I think it would make you so happy to know that at my former workplace, there was a kid who started wearing Jankos, big old Jankos, wide
Oh,
leg,
huge Jacob.
wide.
We need to bring back
Oh.
Jenkos.
And
Those are
he-
fun.
He put,
back Jankos.
I swear to you, he put a pair on and he did not let go. Like that's his whole personality.
Good.
now.
I'm glad.
Good.
And I was like, he's worried. He looks. It's great. It's great. I'm so happy
Jango.
for
Looks
him.
great.
We didn't
I need
get
to look that up.
Jenkos
I
anymore.
don't-
Pant.
What?
Oh, are they
what's
like the big 90s?
huge, like
Yeah,
jeans, like
huge,
massive jeans, baggy jeans?
Oh, it's Jinko. I pronounced it
Jinko?
Django, like G-A-N-G-O.
What did I say? Jankos? I don't know.
It's G-N-C-O.
Jinko.
CO. Yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I threw an A in there.
We gotta dress.
Oh.
better. It's like it's rough.
No, not Django Fett. Jesus.
Django Fett.
That's
Going back to Ewan McGregor. 1 month, people. 1 month of nothing, and then Obi-Wan happened.
He was on like just a run.
It was crazy. The
Crazy.
90s were Ewan's days.
Yeah.
He
That
was
was
booked.
hit after hit after hit for him.
Exactly.
I will say he is like one of the few white men that I have like a crush on. Like I think is very attractive.
And you know
He's
what?
a good
man.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
Scottish.
because he's a whore in all of his films.
Those are
Ooh.
both true. He is Scottish and he is a whore. So
Yes.
And he's a whore.
yeah.
Well, this is correct. He's a whore as Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan
true.
is canonically the one that fucks the most in Star Wars.
Aren't they not allowed to?
You can
Oh no,
fuck,
they can.
but you cannot
can't
have
fall in
attachments.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Wait.
So
You can have what?
Sex is not an attachment. So
You can't have
Obi-Wan
what?
I can fuck you.
fucking-
I won't love you though.
You can't have a spouse? Is that what it is?
No, you can't.
Attachment.
If you're a Jedi, you can't have a spouse.
No.
Oh, okay.
Which was Anakin Skywalker's whole problem. Do we not know Star Wars?
I love you guys but I have not seen Revenge of the Sith since I was like 8.
It's so good.
Yeah,
though.
but that's the best one.
It's the
I
best
know.
one.
I got PTSD from when he like goes into the lava and I cannot watch that. Like it scarred me when I was like 4.
You like thought it was gonna happen to you? Like
Yes. He looked so scary.
it is scary.
Yeah. Well,
It's
he gets
scary.
burned badly and also loses an arm and a leg.
I watched it like
Yeah.
All of his arms and legs.
the last time I watched
Well,
those movies
right.
was like 6 years ago. Like I do not. And they went, "This is
I
fine," and then I walked away.
So much fun.
We're just not nerd enough.
Yeah.
Ali and I
Oh,
are like this.
We're nerd about the
Sarah-
wrong
you want to
things.
promote
Sarah and
whimsy
I
so much, but you
know
put down
s-
people who do it. If it's not your way.
Yeah, that's right. I love double standards. I think double standards are
I can
great.
tell. Yeah,
Sarah-
we know.
It's really funny.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
We're like this.
Sarah and I know a lot about the 70s and 80s music scene. 60s through 80s music scene.
It's so
We all
funny
have
because
our
I've had so many people tell me like you are such like an old soul, you're just like it sounds kind of pick me, like you're an old soul, but
No.
like you know like
It
you're
just
very like
it just reminds me
I
of
love
us.
old things.
And no, I get it. I love.
Yeah.
I watch only classic films. I like don't
Yes,
watch
yes.
new things. But it just reminded me of us trying to explain Hatsune Miku to you.
I still don't understand.
Guys in the audience, we have tried explaining what Hatsune Miku. If you can comment down an easy description of who this is, it's a Vocaloid.
I've been on so many sites. I still don't understand.
Sarah's up late at night trying to figure out what Hatsune Miku is.
No, but you're so valid. Sarah. It's
Miku,
confusing.
you can call me
Yeah.
Miku. That's all I know. That's all I got.
I don't know. My boyfriend was like, "You listen to my parents' music," the other day. They good taste.
They have good taste. Well, I got recently kind of into like 70s rock, a lot of Led Zeppelin, and then Beatles is 60s. But like my coworkers, because I would like info dump on them every day, were like, "You could teach music history," and I'm like, "I'm just an observer. I don't."
I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know
don't
where
actually
I
know what's
am.
I watched one Led Zeppelin documentary. That's all I need.
Oh, that's
And it wasn't even a
fun.
good one.
Was it the Becoming Led Zeppelin
It
one?
was becoming Led Zeppelin. It
I
was
heard
bad.
that wasn't that great.
It's not that great because they stick true to their word. They become Led Zeppelin and then the documentary.
And they are becoming Led Zeppelin.
and that was honest. They became Led Zeppelin and then the documentary ended. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. That's all I got.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
But I have a couple of like punk movement documentaries on my watch list, and I need to get to those. It's the
Decline of Western Civilization? Is it that?
That's the one.
Wow. It's on Criterion right now.
Okay. I think it's on
Is
the
Patty-
Internet Archive too.
What's up?
What?
Is Patty?
No, I
I
think of Punk, and I just like, what if he shows up in the documentary? you know?
hope so. I want to know more about him. He intrigues me so much, and it's like, he's so secretive, and it's like, what am I gonna do with this
Yes.
information? Like, I just want to know. Like,
His lore, like he's
Patty,
the alien,
we
like-
could have so much in common, and you don't even know. Like, I think we do.
exactly.
I think we do. Like, I want to be close to you.
I want to listen to your
Guys.
heartbeat.
What? All right. No.
Too close. Too close.
A little close.
Just-
I have a question.
What's up?
Okay.
Of the four of us, rank us oldest to youngest soul.
M is
That's not the
oldest.
question, it's a
I'm-
prompt.
It depends. I don't know.
May is youngest because
May just found out who the Beatles are.
you wanted red tights the other day, and I was like, girl, that's such a micro trend. Like,
I didn't buy them! I haven't bought anything. I was looking.
Where
This
can
is
you
funny.
find, guys? Also comment. Where can you find colored tights? The brats are looking. We are. I'm freaking out. Like, so I think. I don't know if I want to put me at the bottom. It's Sarah and I are mostly at the bottom.
Like oldest or youngest?
Oldest?
Oldest. I'd say oldest and then youngest is the top.
like oldest in terms of like music.
It's
stuff,
you.
Sarah, you're the
I
oldest.
feel like, but I feel like I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna bake bread like on a Tuesday, like, or
Yeah,
like a
but that
Friday
shit-
evening. Would you guys
Yeah, what are we talking in terms of? That is actually
Yeah,
a
like,
great
is
point,
it, like-
though.
old person vibes or like old? I mean, that's fine
Old
if you do bread.
tastes?
Bread is so
Like,
good.
I have old taste, and so does Sarah.
Yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
cook. Like,
yeah.
I don't.
Okay, let's do 2 tiers. Old taste, old person vibes.
Oh.
Who
Old.
is the oldest taste? Who gives off more old person vibes?
Most old person is Allie.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a compliment.
why?
It's a good
No,
thing.
I
It's a good thing.
No, yeah.
Why?
Because
Explain your reason.
Allie, because you like to
Yeah.
be in bed by like 8:30. You like to
Oh,
you were knitting before this, like. So she's second. She's second.
Guys, the crocheting it stops me from wanting to end it all. Okay, it's a mental health
Oh.
resource.
You know, I understand that.
That is
I-
totally respectable.
I gotta get more hobbies. It's either that or killing myself. Like,
Jesus, guys, it's gonna get better.
I just gotta get a job.
This is your weekly reminder that it gets better.
Weekly reminder.
Yeah.
All of us are fine. For the
It's
most
fine.
part.
Sarah, the youngest old person vibes.
Yeah.
I just have ADHD.
'Cause she's
No, no,
free, she's in love, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Frolic
You're like
around.
rocking out, having fun.
It's so funny. You guys think of it that way. Because I was at a party the other day where everyone was like that, and I was just like they were all smoking, and I went to my car to get those herbal cigarettes so I looked cool, and I was like,
Sarah's
I'm such a
selective mutism, like you were just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staring.
yeah. So
Well, you're going for a healthier option. It's
thank you. Yeah, and one that
Yeah.
doesn't kill me.
Good job.
So
I can't imagine that the smoke
Is
is
good, but it's
too,
like
but
like a
like
campfire.
it's not addictive. Yeah.
and
Not
as long as I
nicotine.
say in my head that it's healthy, then
yeah. If
Yeah.
you just lie,
Yeah.
it's great.
It's definitely like a better option.
yeah.
So staring, everyone's just like milling about, having a conversation. So it's just
I'm just like, what am I
Nothing.
supposed to do?
Dissociating.
Yeah. So
God. So
Okay.
it goes. Allie is the oldest old person,
Okay.
and then it's
Allie's the old.
then it's May. This is on
Okay.
old person. You like to be in because May. You like to be in bed by like 9. You're actively knitting as I'm talking to you.
Yes.
You do your little
that's true.
crafts, your little hobbies. My mom, when you gave me the little heart, my mom went, "Oh wow, she's that bored, isn't she?" That is a real thing.
I know. I read that in your letter to me, and I haven't responded to the letter.
Okay, good. I
I've
was
been
wondering
putting
if
it off.
it did. I'm just wondering if you got it.
No, I got it months ago. But I was so offended by what your mom said that I
I'm
haven't
sorry.
responded.
Listen.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry on behalf of my own mother.
That's okay.
I thought it's in my car,
I know.
but you are actively knitting, so old person.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I think and then it's me. I do little crafts here and there, and I like to
your
be in
routine.
bed. But I'm just like a regular person. Like I don't.
You do significantly less crafts than Allie and I,
Yes,
which
but
I think is the differentiating.
the detriment of myself. Yes.
crafts. I mean, I'm trying to make a zine right now, but
Oh.
I collage. I don't know if that
Hell
lets me out.
yeah.
But that's also like very punk, like collaging.
Yeah,
like
it
that's
is.
punk.
And
I
zine.
collage too, because I'm like rock on. everyone.
Yeah, hey.
I tried so hard to get my kids into zines, and I think some of them did pick it up. Not pick it up, but they were like, "This is cool," but like they didn't like it as a regular craft rotation. But I was like, I tried explaining to them how the importance of the zine, and I was like, "It's
Yeah.
punk."
Giving
And
them a history lesson.
You're all right. It started.
I did. I put it up on the board, and I tried explaining it to them, and like,
Well, give me the kid history lesson of zines.
Yeah. Give us the main
Okay.
points, please.
zines became well, first they became popular with like the science fiction community because that was how the nerds would pass around information. It got big
True.
in the punk movement in the 70s because again people were trying to share information with each other, and it was easy to make, easy to give
Miss
away.
Ellie, what information were they sharing in the punk movement?
Well, I couldn't tell you, I wasn't there. Anyways,
Miss Ellie's dodging the question.
I can only imagine what they were sharing.
That's exactly why I asked. I was, I wonder what they were sharing, Ellie.
Sharing in a punk-
information, and it's none of your business really, but it was cheap to make and easy to pass around.
Real
and
question.
Yes, Sarah?
Miss
Did
Ellie,
they,
Sarah
like-
has a question.
Did they use
Yeah, I
any
figured.
like substances because I saw a picture of a punk guy and he was like he had like this white stuff on his nose. I don't know if he was like in the snow or something.
So
And they had it in lines on a desk. What does that mean?
So at this point, I'm gonna have to make a phone call home because I don't know why you have access to that.
Oh,
I'm
no,
worried,
I saw it
Yeah,
online,
though.
Miss Allie.
and that's worse.
I had unregistered internet access.
Ooh,
Unrestricted. That's the word. Registered's not the fucking word.
develop. Hey, language. You're gonna develop personality from doing that. So
And then damn right you will. Alright, and you will. You'll become like us. Unrestricted internet access. You're when you watch Club Penguin Pregnant Story Part 35, the
Oh,
whole world will change for you.
time of my life.
What was this? Oh.
I was telling everybody about my access to my Kindle Fire, like the books on that, when I was like
Yeah.
12, and the stuff I would read.
for
I
free.
remember one time I read a book and it was like, oh my god, I don't know if I should say.
No, say it. No, you have to say it. Say
It was
it.
like- It was like a weird bestiality thing where this woman has sex with a dinosaur and
What the hell? Alright, I'm looking this up. Woman
All right, give us the title.
having sex.
I don't even remember it.
With
But
dino-
like I didn't know what that
You're
was.
12!
It's gonna be our first book club book.
Triceratops and bottoms?
No.
That's
I think
good.
it was a
That's
terror-
good.
I think there was numerous dinosaurs, but I remember there was a scene with
Dinosaur
pterodactyl.
erotica?
Maybe.
The
There- I
original
feel like there's a lot
dinosaur
of books on
romance,
it.
commissioned originally by Storm Crow Pubs, starting in 2016. Stemosaurians, the most sizzling, sexy stegosaurs, and titillating T-Rexes this side of the Cretaceous period. Let Lola Faust take you to the unexplored realm of thunder lizard fantasy in these thrilling and risque novels.
Wait, okay.
Oh, ravished by the
That's your
Triceratops?
Oh my god, it was ravished, I think. Ravished something.
I
Ravished
found
by,
it.
like, the pterodactyl.
To the best of your knowledge, they weren't like humanoid dinosaurs, right?
No, I
Were
remember
they
it had wings,
full-on
like the pterodactyl.
dinosaurs?
I don't think it spoke. I think it was nonverbal, which
Oh,
is crazy.
she was fucking the dinosaur
Not
raw?
the non-verbal dinosaur.
Yes. And then there was another one where it was like the Persephone and Hades myth, but the guy kidnaps the girl and she develops Stockholm syndrome, and like it's like a romance story. Like, she
Yeah,
has,
there's
like,
a lot of
Stockholm
those. Those
syndrome.
are evil.
It's insane.
Sorry, Allie.
We have to apologize.
Why?
Well, I already watched the movie, so. But no, that's crazy. Sorry. No,
Allie had
I
to get
mean,
your
I was I
Wet hot
I read things on, like,
Allosaurus summer?
What?
Wet hot Allosaurus summer?
Hey, these are crazy titles.
I don't know. Triceratops and bottoms is really good.
I love that title.
She was a time-traveling sexaholic in search of the ultimate dinogasm. That is the top. That is the line.
That's
That's
crazy.
insane. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Guys, we have
Fucking
to
a dinosaur?
go.
That's what you're doing? For
I'm
Aaron,
so sorry,
life
like-
in the far future is safe, easy, and boring. Then the experimental time belt takes her to a wild and sensual prehistoric playground. But will her forbidden lust for a strapping saurian spell disaster? Holy fuck. We
I love
have to
this-
do a book club
Pun.
very soon.
The use of puns and alliterations.
It's
is
really
just,
good.
like-
Yeah.
It's
It
it's a
is.
masterpiece. We like
A lot of thought was put into it. A lot of thinking.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of thinking.
A lot of
Okay.
thinking.
Anything
Oldest, youngest, old taste edition.
Old Taste. Old Taste. It is
We
a
have
toss
not.
up between Sarah and I. 100%.
I feel like M is first because you watch a lot of like noir, like 40s, 50s, like
Okay.
kind of
Yeah,
slapstick.
but I feel like M is way too chronically online
Now there's the kicker.
to have the oldest
Well, I
taste.
mean, yeah.
Because we all knew who Hatsune Miku was.
But someone here had to have it explained.
Someone here didn't.
I just play
Oh.
Roblox.
3 of us knew what yaoi was.
Someone had to have it explained. So, old taste Sarah, and then it's me. And then
Okay.
it has to be Allie than May. It is what
Okay.
I think Allie, because you like older stuff. You're getting it.
Yeah.
You have older sensibilities in that sort of way. And then May, you're so now,
Yeah,
May.
But not
You are now.
sensibilities. We can't be bringing old sensibilities. into
I
this.
know.
'Cause
That's the
old
issue.
people's vibe. I do think that you guys all had parents. All of your parents are like older.
They're older.
Yes.
So
Yes.
My
Yeah.
parents are millennials. So they introduced me, they weren't introducing me to like classic rock and like 70s stuff. I only got 90s R&B.
yeah, same.
So I think I'm at a deficit.
The thing is,
compared to-
my parents did too. My parents were never into like 70s music. It was the Smiths and the Cure, like, and then Nirvana.
My parents didn't even do that. Cuz like
Damn.
mostly as a kid I was listening to top 40s radio. That's all they would play. And it wasn't until like I got older, like high school, that they started like playing the 90s R&B with me.
Okay, you're fair.
I was really like top 40s kid until I got to high school.
So you have an excuse.
I have an excuse.
How are you like this then?
Extreme mental illness.
Ooh.
An over-interest in history.
Okay,
I think.
that's good. Well, there you go.
I'm overcompensating. That I think is what I'm saying.
It is.
Are your parents chill? Sorry.
What?
If your parents are chill, I feel like the child is more likely to be like non-rebellious and you know what I mean?
No, yeah, my parents are super chill. Like they're both the
Okay.
youngest. They're both millennials.
That explains.
Like, there's
Yes.
they don't do anything.
All right.
That makes sense.
It's very funny that the people that are like the oldest, like in terms of like crafts and sensibilities, have the younger tastes, but Sarah and I with the older tastes have like the younger
Yeah.
sensibilities, I guess is a good word.
Yeah.
I think also like I don't want to like bring any trauma, but I feel like, you know, we probably do share very different values from our parents. And so it's just kind of like a need to just kind of get away from that. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of like I don't know.
Oh, true.
Like I don't want to say rebellious, but like
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
I mean, I'm not saying that this is my trauma, but I went to like Catholic school.
No, 100%.
course
That
I
is
wanna-
your trauma.
I
What are you
want to
saying?
get away from that, you know?
That is trauma.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? I do have a few other fun facts and stuff.
All right.
I do want to say on the record that I did like this movie.
I didn't see
realized
that
I
part.
hadn't said that yet. Well, because after I finished watching the movie, I was kind of confused, mainly because I had downloaded a new game on my phone, so I was a little bit preoccupied.
See, we have to sit and watch. This is a movie you can't be doing shit to. You have to
I know.
listen.
I know. I'll pay attention the second time, but I only have so many hours in the day where I can game.
What game
Yeah.
did you get on your phone?
I don't even really like the game, so I'm thinking of deleting it.
Oh.
It's called Kitty Kitchen. It's kind of boring.
Aw, damn, that sounds cute.
It's so cute though. The animation's very cute, but it's so boring.
Oh no.
But anyways, I did like this movie. I didn't give it a heart because when I reviewed it, I was like, I don't know what's happening. But then I went on Tumblr. I read some Tumblr analysis.
And then you're like, okay.
And then I was like, okay, I got it now.
Will it get a heart?
Well, I don't retroactively change the rating.
Who
of the
give a
film.
fuck? Like
I give a fuck. This is my diary.
Alright. Alright. Interesting. Last things with the story, I love Arthur. I love gay, bisexual, blue hair, Welsh Christian Bale. It is crazy in this movie. I tear up at the part where it's like it's not like a dream, but it's like what he wants to say is when Brian Slade is on the TV talking about bisexuality, and then he goes, "That's me, that's me." It makes me like tear up. I'm like, oh god. I love Arthur in this, and
It's so sad.
his hair in the 70s is so ugly. It is so bad.
Okay.
It gets
Obviously,
so. I know
like-
the 80s, it's like conformism, and I get it, but his hair looks so much better in the 80s. Looks
Well,
so
he's looking
bad.
at journalism. But
Yeah.
yeah, the 70s hair. What? It made me think of like Frankenstein.
It's
I
like
don't know what-
very.
yeah.
very yeah.
It's
And he
bad.
cut it himself, I can tell.
It's a rough hairdo. And then, alright, some other fun facts about this movie. Much of the dialogue from this movie actually comes from Oscar Wilde's writings, weaving in that Oscar
Oh, I
Wilde
love
narrative. The part where Kurt Wilde and Brian Slade are about to kiss, like, Kurt Wilde's talking about, it's an Oscar Wilde quote, I believe. During the festival sequence where Brian sees Kurt perform for the first time, Ewan McGregor was only due to moon the disgruntled crowd, but inspired by the antics of Iggy Pop, he improvised and ended up gesticulating wildly while flashing the audience, leaping about with his trouser around his ankles. That wasn't supposed to happen.
That was a choice.
And then
Oh
remember,
my God.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Kenobi.
Man.
All three members of the band Placebo are in this movie. They play the fictional band The Flaming Creatures. This is the last movie Ewan McGregor made before doing Star Wars Episode 1. And when Christian Bale and Ewan McGregor were filming their sex scene, the director cut without letting them know, so the two continued to simulate the act until they realized the trick that had been played on them.
Wow.
They went raw for 12 hours.
That's insane.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Allie.
It's okay.
And then, yeah, I love this movie. It's literally one of my favorites. I love Todd Haynes. I love nuclear cinema. I love maximalist cinema. I love when you're just putting everything out there and hoping for the best. Movies don't have to make sense, and I think that's a great thing. I like when movies don't make sense. I love weird artsy movies. And this is one of them. That's all I've got.
I mean, the 70s were everyone was using acid, so this movie's like an acid trip.
And I think that's what we all need.
Oh.
Miss Allie, you never answered the question about the white stuff.
Everyone make a zine about your favorite colors. Go.
Okay. Can I make it on animals? Yes. Stop talking. Okay.
Shut up.
Well, thank you everyone for watching, listening, and loving this episode, Brats in the Back Row. You can find us on Spotify, Brats in the Back Row, YouTube, which Brats in the Back Row, Tumblr, Brats in the Back Row, Instagram, Brats in the Back Row, TikTok, Brats Pod, if we use it. I don't know. All right, we do. Gmail, Brats in the Back Row. Tell me your analysis. Give me that fanfic. This is a movie. This is his little David Bowie Iggy Pop fanfic. Where's ours? Where's a quadruple fanfic about us? I'm waiting. Next week is May's, I believe. I don't know what we're watching. Oh!
Oh!
That's right! I forgot about that. Get ready. You're in for a treat. Other than that, have fun. Peace and love. You can actually say peace and love to this. Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love.
Weird.
Bye!